Hello everybody, Mark here. Today I'm going to be having chicken and rice and a special sauce. Now, there you go, it's the Lloyd Grossman Gastro cooking sauce, chicken and chorizo. Chorizo is like a spicy sausage, I believe. Anyway, so what I did, I bought this on special. It's normally £2.59. I got it for £1.74. Now, I bought this a long time ago, months and months ago. I don't know why it was on discount. I think they were just discontinuing the line. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this. I'm going to fry up some chicken in the pan over here. Okay. While I was there you go. The oil's heating up. I'm going to fry some chicken in there. Going to put the sauce with it, let it all boil together, and then I'm going to add it to the Co-op spicy Mexican rice. There you go. I figure though, ordinarily I'd like to go for the, I'd go for the plain rice or pilar rice, but I happen to have this in the kitchen here. So anyway, that's the plan, and okay, I'm just going to cook up the, going to reheat the oil. What I forgot to tell you was that the chicken I'm going to be using is, it says net weight 0.385 kilograms. Anyway, what it is, as you can see, it's in two compartments, right? There's chicken in here and there's chicken over here. Now, I've taken the chicken from this compartment, which is what I have on the plate here. There you go. So what I'm going to do, I've put, there's 5 pieces of chicken. So I've got 2.5 over here, and 2.5 over here I'm going to do with a pasta dish. So that's the 2.5 I'm going to be cooking today. Now, normally £3.99. Okay, so £4. I got it on discount for £2. All right, because I had to freeze it or use it on the day of the use by date. So I got it from £4 down to £2. That's for 2 compartments. So £1 and £1. So as I'm sure you can work out, the chicken that's left over is I've spent £1 on. The chicken I'm going to be using today is £1 worth. And so that is £1 worth. As I've just mentioned, I've divided it up into 2.5 pieces here, 2.5 pieces here. So the chicken that I'm going to be using with the chorizo sauce and the rice is going to run me 50p. And the other 2.5 pieces of chicken I'm going to do with a pasta dish later on, that's going to run me 50p in chicken. So a bit of a bargain. Anyway, okay, what I'll do, I'll show you the whiteboard shortly, and I'm going to get this meat cooking. Now, as you can see, the chicken there is cooking away. It's on a low heat. I'm doing it on number 7 out of 12, so it's kind of low. Anyway, what I've done is I've put on the whiteboard how much this dinner is going to run me. Now, the piece of chicken, as you saw, the 2 compartments was £2, so £1 a compartment, and I'm using half a compartment. So 50p I'm using for this particular dish of chicken, 50p of the chicken. The sauce, it's the Lloyd Grossman Gastro sauce, normally £2.59. I got it for £1.74. What I did at the time, I bought like 3 or 4 of them because they looked like they were going to discontinue the line. So I thought, normally I wouldn't buy Lloyd Grossman's stuff. It's a bit expensive, and he's a bit of a goof, So anyway, but I bought it on special. I bought 3 or 4, £1.74. Now the rice is the Co-op's own brand usual rice. It's about 5, 6 different types. This particular one is spicy rice, Mexican spicy rice. There we go. So today's dinner: chicken, chorizo, and rice. It's going to be £3 and 3p. Okay, now we've got the chicken cooked to a light golden brown. And now, as you can see, I'm tipping the pan to let the oil drain to one end, because I'm going to get the spoon and take it all out and put it into the special container, which you can just about see there. Yeah, you've seen this before. This, I got rid of the 2 litre Coke bottle that had filled up. This is a 5 litre water bottle, which there you go. So as you, yeah, a 5 litre water bottle, which you can see, I've taken the lid, I've taken the lid off, turned it upside down to make a funnel. Now, as you can see, the chicken is a golden brown. I've not gone too dark. I've just sort of made it cooked and lightly brown. Normally I would, normally I like it sort of dark, but today I'm going to go for a lighter colour. Now, there you go. I'm going to be putting in the Lloyd Grossman gastro sauce. Oh, I tell you what, it tastes pretty spicy. Okay, gonna make sure gonna roll it up. Roll it up to from the bottom rather. Getting every drop of sauce out of there. There you go, and you get every bit out. Now, the idea now is to let it simmer for a while. Sure, should have read this before I put it in the bin here. Ensure, right, dice 2 chicken and gently fry oil 3 to 5 minutes until brown. Add the sauce and simmer for about 10 minutes. There you go. Simmer for 10 minutes. So I'm going to turn that down to 6. I'm going to simmer that for a while, roughly 10 minutes or until I figure it's cooked enough. Okay, and then when that's done, then that'll be time for the rice. Now what I've done, just off camera, which I should have done it on camera I guess, is I've put the equivalent to about 3 tablespoons of water in here. Because it's starting to get a little bit thick. It's not as cooked through as I want it yet, but it's starting to get a bit thick. So put a little bit of water in there, and I've turned it up to 8, from 6 to 8. Okay, and it's starting to bubble away now. Right, another few minutes of this, and then I'll put the rice in. Okay, now as you can see, it's all bubbling away like mad. Giving it a stir every few seconds. Keep it all mixed around. Okay, while that's bubbling away, I'm going to put the rice in for about 2 minutes, about 2 and a bit minutes. Okay, I'll come back when it's cooked. Okay, the rice is almost done in the microwave, a few more seconds. Now, even though I put water in this, it's starting to thicken up again. So it's going to be just about right timing for the rice to get done. That's the trouble. All this steam coming up is actual water coming out of the food. There you go. That's the microwave. Right, I'm going to just throw that straight in. And then, right, turn the heat off. Right, give it a good old mix. Yeah, I mean, this can, I mean, I'm using rice here. And, you know, the rice has got kidney beans and sweet corn. It's got I don't know what's got in there. And, but there's nothing to stop you from putting your own peas, extra sweet corn. You can put carrots in there. You can put anything you want, you know, to give it some bulk. You could even put potatoes in there, you know, some boiled potatoes. In fact, the picture on the front of the packet shows what looks like a couple of boiled potatoes. So, Right, it's a little bit awkward doing this facing the camera. It's easier the other way, facing away. But there we go. Right, I'm eating out of the cereal bowl today because my pasta dish is in the sink from yesterday. Okay. Anyway. Right then, there we go. That's what that looks like, all cooked. The chorizo, the spicy. It's got some chicken, and also, I mean, I'm making this with chicken. You could, you know, if you're using, I mean, if you're able to get hold of this sauce, great, you know. But you could always use a shop brand equivalent of this Lloyd Grossman Gastro. And I use chicken. You could use pork chop, you could use steak, you could use bacon, you could use lamb, a mixture of any of those, you know, and put what you like in there. And then, you know, put it all in. I mean, I've made pasta dishes before with 3 meats, you know. In fact, if you type in Mark's Remarks pasta, you'll see me making pasta with a mix of chicken, bacon, and something else. Sausage. Yeah. You know, I put 3 meats in it. So you can put 3 meats in here. You can add in more vegetables. Add in more it's got a few peppers in there by the looks of it. You could add in more peppers, more sweet corn. You can put some peas in there. It's got kidney beans. There's nothing to stop you putting more of that in there. Put a few Brussels sprouts. Put some potatoes in here. You know, even have this on a plate with some chips, you know. It's all good. Anyway, there you have it. That's what I'm having for dinner today. And that's what the whiteboard looks at. £3, 3p. Kind of, it's not the upper end of my, although this is like, you know, it's kind of a bargain dish. It's quite an expensive dinner compared to some of them I've done, but it goes to show, you know, you got you know, 2 types of meat, chicken and sausage in there, rice, peppers, everything in there. Anyway, £3, 3. Anyway, thanks very much for watching.